Hello, everybody. Omni here. Happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate that. If not, happy holidays anyway. We had a couple of interesting drops today. First off, it started with we got the first official poster for Disney's live action Lion King. Now, aside from casting and whatnot, I don't think we've heard too much about this film up until this point. But just a little while ago, not only did we get the poster today, but we got our first teaser trailer for Disney's live action Lion King. And if you've seen any of my past videos, you probably know how I feel a little bit about these Disney live action remakes. Now, The Lion King, when I was younger, was definitely my personal favorite Disney movie. It was the first Disney film that I can at least recall ever seen in a theater. I believe I was 5 because that came out in 93, I believe. I could be wrong. I lied. 94. Almost. I would have been 6 by the time when this was in theaters. So that's one of my earliest theatrical memories. Other than that, I can vaguely recall seeing Jurassic Park when it was still in theaters for the first time, though that's a little hazy. I can only really remember the beginning. But I love this film. I love all the voice actors involved. There were so many great songs in the original. Now, I know so far none of these have been very musical, aside from Beauty and the Beast, and Jungle Book actually had a couple of musical numbers that were out of the animated film. But I don't know how far this is going to go. One thing in my mind, I was thinking, what constitutes a live action film when the only thing that feasibly could be live action in this type of movie would be the landscape? When all of your primary characters are more than likely going to be CGI animals. But that's a whole other debate. And I'd like to hear y'all's thoughts on that. When do you draw the line on what is technically live action? When the primary focus is on animation. But that's my 2 cents. I'm surprised. I know that we have going into this, Donald Glover is supposed to be the voice of Simba. And they got the king himself to return. James Earl Jones will be returning from the voice straight from the original animated Lion King film, and also none other than Darth Vader himself is reprising his role as Mufasa, and that alone excites me for this. So this is probably one of the more highly anticipated films that they could do. Beauty and the Beast was one of those as well, but if you've seen my previous videos, I don't have a high opinion of that movie. The remake, not the animated film. The animated film is choice, but I do not feel that the live action interpretation lived up to that. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and check out this teaser. Gorgeous landscape shot. Okay, I know those aren't real, but they look beautiful. Oh,
is our kingdom.
That voice, man.
The king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.
Oh God, I'm getting a little teary. He's so cute. Oh my God, dude. What? Holy crap. That cast, though. Songs by Tim Rice and Elton John. That looks so much more gorgeous than I could have imagined. With this looks so much more gorgeous than I could have possibly imagined with the level of CGI that they would have to use to make this come to life. And this is some of the best looking CGI that I think I've seen. There's so many shots. There's a couple of shots where you could barely tell, like those gazelle in that opening shot before the trailer really gets going, just was so close to being indistinguishable from a live gazelle. To me, I don't know, maybe somebody else would have been like, oh, no, that looks too fake, but I don't know. Maybe I've got lower standards these days because there's just CGI everywhere. So just some good CGI just really stands out. But James Earl Jones has the most comforting and chilling voice. And man, I can't wait. I hope this lives up. I hope this doesn't disappoint. There's so many good people in this cast. I'm going to go ahead and make some assumptions here real quick. I'm just from some of the names. I'm going to call that Seth Rogen. I'm going to typecast here. I'm going to call that Seth Rogen is probably Pumbaa. I call that John Oliver is probably Zazu. That's going to be my bet there as well. Key, who I would assume would be Timon, but I'm gonna see if IMDb has the answers here. All right, so I just got back from IMDb, and I was spot on with the Seth Rogen one. John Oliver, I was also correct about. However, Key is actually Kamari, so one of the hyenas, which, yeah, okay, I can get behind that as well. Timon is actually played by Billy Eichner. I don't know him from a whole lot except for American Horror Story, and based on that, I'm not too sure. I mean, I can kind of hear his voice in my head. He's been in a couple of other animated films. Actually, just one. What? Yeah, he's fairly recent. He hasn't started acting. So I don't know. That'll be interesting. I can't wait. It looks beautiful. Oh, that Pride Rock shot. So good. And Rafiki. Who's Rafiki? Rafiki is John Connie. And if that name doesn't instantly ring a bell, that is T'Challa's father in Black Panther and Civil War. Then we have, I am not even going to attempt this guy's name because I will only butcher it. But the actor that played Mordo in Doctor Strange is the voice of Scar. And that is awesome too, because he is a really good actor. I just have no idea how to say his name. And Nala is also voiced by Beyonce. So there is a pristine cast behind this. That's definitely better than I was expecting with the amount of CGI that would be required to make this film work. I can't wait for an official trailer. Pretty much the same I can say about the Aladdin teaser that we got, and this one. It is straight copies, or at least representations of scenes that we recognize from the animated film, so we don't know how different these will be by comparison. But still, no, those two are two of my favorites, and I hope they do them justice. And I really hope this cast nails this all, and this movie is what we deserve, because this movie was effectively a huge chunk of my childhood, at least one of my best childhood memories, if you would say. But anyway, I'd love to hear what you all think. Again, I've asked before, what do you think about these Disney live action remakes? Have any of them been up to par for you personally? Not necessarily me. Do you think they've been effective? Have they gratified your memories? Have they lived up to your memories of the originals, or have they improved upon them, or did they just not meet it? Just let me know. Also, if you guys like to hear my thoughts on anything else that I'm keeping up with, TV shows, movie reactions, stuff like that, that I don't have time to make a video on here, follow me on that Stardust app. It's free to download, no sponsor, just I do it for fun. Aside from that, that was a surprise to get today, and honestly, I'm excited. So anyway, guys, take care, and I'll catch you all on the next one.